Hey, good morning, everybody. We are going to be going up Roan Mountain today. It's going to be about a 13-mile day, and at the top is the highest altitude shelter on the whole trail. So that'll be exciting to see. Alice's shins have been bothering her, so she's going to take a slight detour. What's your plan?
Yeah, so I'm just gonna do 10 miles today, so I'll still get to see the highest shelter, and then I'll get picked up and I'll take a 0 tomorrow, while my brother hikes in. Yeah, because my shins really hurt. It's not fun, so, only thing to cure them is to not use them, so hopefully the 0 will help.
Yeah, rest is exactly what you need.
Yep.
So it was a hard decision for
Yeah.
Alice to make, but
Yeah.
yeah, she'll 0 out a day, and then I'll get to town the next day,
Yeah.
like tomorrow sometime.
Yeah.
And then we'll see how you feel, and
Yep.
then we'll figure it out from there.
Yeah.
But yeah, hard choice, but I think that's what we'll do.
Yeah, I think it was difficult to make the choice to tell yourself that it's best for long term. So I think it's the right thing to do, though. So I'll just miss the short day. It's fine.
Yeah, and we'll make the most of the trail today.
Yes. Yay!
Yeah. Yay! All right, off we go. One other thing for today. Today is the day when we've known for the last few days that the weather was going to start to turn. We already have clouds here now. It's been saying that it was going to thunder today for the last few days. Although now the weather reports are saying probably no thunder, but rain starting at like somewhere between 10 to noon, 10 a.m. to noon. We got an early start. We got started at like a little after 7 a.m. here, and we're gonna try to make as much progress as we can before this rain starts. It would be nice if we could get up, at least get close to the shelter at the very top of Roan Mountain before the weather gets really nasty. But with our luck, we'll probably get up there right when it gets nasty. But that's okay, we'll figure that out. But yeah, today it's kind of a racing the weather sort of day. Already starting to get some good views. Got to enjoy it before this weather rolls in. We're going up Roan Mountain, and each side feels so different, each side of the mountain. This side, it's calm, it's peaceful. There's sun up in the sky. And then I'll show you the other side on a second where the storm's blowing in. It's windy and cold. Well, before we could even show you the other side of the mountain, it just started raining. Light drizzle right now, but we got all of our rain stuff on just to be safe and keep our stuff dry. I think it's supposed to be it'll get a little bit heavier in the next hour or so, and then it might lighten up for a little bit and then continue on kind of through the rest of the day. But it's okay, we're ready for this, we're prepared. You ready?
Yeah, and we're almost to the vault, so just typical
That's right.
for us. You
Yeah,
know?
always kind of nasty weather when we get to the vault. A little hard to see, and actually the wind seems to have calmed a little bit, but here's the other side. You can see it's just cloud and fog rolling in. All right, we made it to the top, I think. We're pretty close. There's this interesting sign for an old hotel site. I'll have to do some research on that. Probably some cool old hotel from the 30s, I bet. Here's an old chimney from a building. All right, we've made it. The highest shelter on the whole trail. Now we've done the highest mountain and the highest shelter. All in the first 20% of the trail. And here's the inside. Pretty dark, but it's fully enclosed. It even has a door. How about that? I think probably some more sleeping space up here. All right, we made it to Carver Gap where Alice is getting picked up. It's actually not raining at this second, but since I'm waiting with Alice for the ride to come anyways, I might see if they have any availability tonight and then just come back here, and it would be like a 15 for me tomorrow to get from here back to the hostel, which isn't that bad. But if they don't have any room, then I'm going to continue on my own. So it's a mystery. We don't know. Yeah. So we'll see. Either way, hopefully Alice will film some when she gets to the hostel if I'm not there with her. But we'll figure it out. We're just playing this by ear.
But it's not raining right now, so that's good.
That's what matters.
Yeah.
Okay, so they did not have any extra room at the hostel, just the room that we got for my sister earlier. So that means I'll be pushing on. Right now there's a little break in the weather, so that's nice. It'd be awesome if I could get to camp before the rain starts back up again. I'd love to be able to set up my tent while it's not actively raining, but we'll see. Also, I only have like a little over 3 miles to go, and then it'll make my day tomorrow shorter getting into the hostel, so really a fine situation overall. Oh man, I wish that Alice was here for this. There's been a clearing in the weather, and it's just beautiful out here. It's so cool. I made it to the shelter, and there wasn't very good tent spots there, and the weather's actually not that bad, and I feel pretty good. So I've decided that I'm going to push on another 2 miles, give myself an even shorter day tomorrow. This next 2 miles will get me to what used to be a pretty legendary shelter called I think the Overlook Shelter. It's gone now, unfortunately, but there's tent spaces there. So I'm going to check that out. It seems like there's going to be a lot more tenting spaces there. I think it'll be a lot more comfortable. There's just really no flat spaces at that last shelter. So, yeah, another, hour or less and I'll be there. I think I made a good choice pushing on. This is beautiful. There's a large grassy field here, awesome views of the mountain, and pretty quiet so far. Here's the remnants of what was the Overmountain Shelter. It must have been right there. And you can just imagine the views you'd have out of it. Hopefully they rebuild it. Hey everybody, I was able to have a nice dinner just before the rain kicked in, and met a real nice gentleman that is sharing this campsite here with me. It's just such a beautiful place. The The rain's supposed to stop in a couple hours. I don't think it's going to be raining all night, so that's good. And then I'm excited to catch back up with Alice tomorrow, see how our shins are doing. And this hostel's supposed to be cool. They claim to have the best breakfast on the Appalachian Trail, which I want to test firsthand. So we're going to see. I'll give you the scoop. We'll find out. So yeah. So good night, everybody. Hike on, happy hikers. I'll see you tomorrow.